And first place, the high school timeout plus A and B category. The Bulldogs!
Hello and welcome to this episode of Spotlight 219, sponsored by Horseshoe Casino Hammond, offering a premier gaming and entertainment experience in Northwest Indiana. On today's episode, we are joined with Indiana Cheerleading Coach of the Year and now state champion cheerleading coach of the Crown Point Bulldogs, Danielle Takacs, to talk about their season, and Crown Point Eye Care owner / optometrist Jovan Alavanja to give us some eye tips and what it meant for your health. So let's bring in our first guest. As noted before, this was recently named Coach of the Year, and coming in from the school state championship, Coach Danielle Takacs. Danielle?
Hi.
What's up?
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Not much.
First of all, congratulations. This is a big achievement.
Thank you. It is. First time in history for Crown Point. Yeah.
Tell us about the day. Like, what was it like?
We actually went to Penn the day before. So we traveled to Penn. We had an hour difference and didn't get home till about 11:30 midnight, and then had to be at the high school prior to 6 a.m. And so we took that trip about 3.5 hours to Newcastle and had our first routine before noon. And then had to do an award ceremony, come back and perform a second routine. So we were there the whole day, but it was absolutely amazing. I don't think there are words that can really describe what that moment is like. I have it on video, and the amount of times I think my husband's probably sick of me just like replaying and replaying it over and over again, because there's so many emotions, and you're looking at the girls and you're looking at your coaching staff, and like the pure joy and excitement is something that is just so special and unbelievable to see, and I could watch it every day if I could. So
well, that never goes away. I won a state I was fortunate enough to win one in 09 with Andrean baseball, and I still go back and watch some innings of that game. You know, such an epic win, and it means so much. And with cheerleading in particular, I think one thing that people don't realize is your season is year long. And it comes down to that couple minutes of your routine, right?
But there's a saying out there that says you spend 365 days for about 2 minutes on the floor. And I think nothing can be more accurate. You know, you spend your entire year, unlike other sports where you have games and they're longer and you can make a mistake and try again. And we have to be perfect in one shot, and that's all you get. So there's a lot of accuracy to that for sure.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, as a coach, did you do anything differently this year to prepare for this year's state competition?
Yeah, so a couple years ago, we started to implement Newcastle set up pretty different than a lot of the other schools. They make you go into a warm-up room, and then there's this like tunnel that you've got to go in and out. I mean, it's old school. It makes me feel like I'm at Andrean again, to be honest, where you're kind of just like going and don't really know where you're at. And then you wait in this like opening of the tunnel to go out. And I'm like, that waiting process, I think really psychologically does some things where people start to get really nervous. So we started a trend where we go in our gym in the hallway and we make the girls wait there. And then they have to walk down the stairs, and then we walk them back out to the hallway. They have to wait there again. And they're like, this is taking forever. I'm like, but this is what it's going to feel like. And so we wanted to really replicate that, to like put them in the best position possible. So we did a lot of things like that. We did a lot of things where we tried to almost make a mistake, like we threw a prop off the mat, or we stopped the music, or, something that where it's like, what do you do in that moment? And I think a lot of those times, and just like reviewing this section over and over again and putting them both physically and mentally in the best state that they could be in, really helped us then moving forward.
Heck yeah. I mean, that's half the battle as a coach, right? Is preparing your team for battle, and especially in that 2 minutes. Outside of that, what's different about your team this year from a talent perspective and maybe mentality?
Yeah, our teams, we're fortunate enough. We have obviously really talented girls, but I think that their drive and their passion really speaks volumes. And I know every coach can come on and probably say that too, but we really work on our teamwork, and we have girls in athletic and they take what they learn back and say like, okay, what's important about this team? What does our culture want to look like? And how do we evolve from there? And so I think what makes it special is they all were on the same page of this is what we want. This is how we're going to get there. This is what we have to do to prepare for that. And when you have people that are willing to do that and willing to put in the practices that aren't that fun sometimes, that's what makes it like that much more, not only special, but like that's what gets you that win. That's what makes you prepared to do all of those things. So.
Heck yeah. Fun question for you. How are you going to how are you going to continue to do this as time goes on and now win 2, 3, 4? What's the game plan?
Oh gosh. I take it one day at a time. I'm really fortunate here. Yeah, here for me, I mean, even though we're here, like you said, all year long, it's a passion of mine. I don't think of it as a job. It's something that I truly love, and I love being with the team and being with my coaching staff, who's also, both of which are all amazing, and we have fun and we all love doing this. And I think that's what makes it worthwhile in the end. And so I will keep going and I will keep giving it my all because that's what I love to do. And I hope to share that with other people, but I do hope that that continues. And yeah, it becomes not just 1, but 2, 3, who knows how many more that we could possibly win.
It's all about the hardware at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, at some point, yeah, some cases, but
it's also relationships. I think that's the thing I miss most about coaching is that you get a chance to touch so many different people and get in relationships with so many different players. And that's kind of what makes it all worthwhile. And then to win something like this really, really puts an exclamation mark on it all.
Yeah, it's something that, you know, at the end of the day, like, yes, winning is great, but like, how do you impact their lives? How do you know, and I still talk to former cheerleaders of mine, and they had reached out and even said congratulations. And those messages always mean so much to you because in the moment they're still thinking about that. And then you kind of go back down memory lane and you remember like all those great moments too. So it's about building those. It's always more than just cheer. And I always tell them that these are life lessons. These are relationship lessons that you'll take with you hopefully for the rest of your life.
Well, again, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining. Do you want to stick around for the Jovan Alavanja rapid fire?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So before we continue and bring on Jovan, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor.
Calling all college football and NFL fans, game day just leveled up at the Fan Cave inside the Horseshoe Hammond Casino. Watch 8 games at once with your crew in a private viewing area. Room for 15 fans with space to grow to 50. Craving great wings or a cold one? You and your guests will have access to a full food and bar menu with your own personal Fan Cave server running point. And when the final whistle blows, the casino fun is just steps away. Reserve your spot at the Fan Cave today, only at Caesars Sportsbook Horseshoe Hammond. Game day, your way.
My next guest is here to give us insight on all things eyes. Here is Crown Point Eye Care's very own Jovan Alavanja.
What's going on, Alan?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Good. Hanging out. Just about done with the day and go grab the kids and enjoy some of the sunshine.
Oh, heck yeah. Beautiful weather out there. I do have a surprise for you.
Shoot.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't know if you recognize this guy because you've never won it. But I thought it'd be a good time to bring it out.
This year's my year. I'm coming for it this time around. I'm not finishing 10 out of 10 like last year. So
So for you at home, we have a fantasy football league. We've now year 6 of, and it's been a lot of fun. I got the fortunate chance to win it. So
got lucky.
Yeah, pretty much. Could pretty much have the same team as last year, and I'm struggling. I think I've lost 4 in a row.
Yep, I finally picked it up. I think I'm top 3 right now, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Way better than last year.
Okay, so no fantasy football more, but I just wanted to kind of throw some stuff at you because I don't think I realized the health implications to getting your eyes checked on a regular basis. So until I went to you and did that. So if you can you give us like a quick rundown of what things maybe people should do to by any chance make sure you're doing this so you're not just putting it off?
You know what, as much as your general health is important, I mean, your eye health is just the same. I mean, whether you wear glasses, wear contacts, don't wear anything at all, I mean, the coolest part about your eye exam is when we do see your vision is just one small part of it. Your eye health is the rest of it. So, whether you get dilated when you're seeing or whether we do photos of the back, I mean, seeing the back of the eye, we get to actually view and see what your general health is, especially without you even going to like a doctor's office, like your primary care doctor. And we can tell you if you're diabetic and you didn't know. We can tell you if you have, high blood pressure. So it's as important as it is to be seen for your annual physical. I mean, even if you don't wear glasses, I mean, coming in for exam is a physical for the eyes. We just want to make sure everything is healthy. I mean, the goal is, yeah.
The old adage is what? That your eyes are the window to the soul, right?
You got it.
And I didn't realize that was one of those things until you put one of those scans in my eyes, and it looked like the universe.
Yep.
It was awesome. Incredible. It was incredible. So quick, I'll just fire off a few quick ones here.
Sure.
First one is, what's the worst prescription you've ever seen?
Probably, I think she was a young lady about 24, but her script was about a -26.
Whoa.
So, yeah, to give you an idea of like where or how well she could see, at -26, I mean, she's barely seeing like right in front of her nose. Like that, it has to be that close for her to see anything clearly. Otherwise, her life is a blur.
Really? So that's legally blind, correct? And what is the time of legally blind? At what point is your eye vision there?
So it's all based off of with correction. So if you can't see like the big E on a chart with your pair of glasses on, that's where that legally blind comes in. So there's other factors that go along with it. But if we're going to talk like walking into the BMV and they're trying to give you that vision test, if you can't see that big E, they're gonna probably put that marking on your driver's license at that point.
Oh man. Because that's one of the big questions I had, because I went into a Subway bathroom recently and they had Braille on the wall. And in my mind, I'm thinking, because I don't know anything about being blind or not being blind, thank God. But I was like, okay, so if I'm like, I can't see anything, how am I going to find the Braille? But you can still be legally blind and still see in some capacity.
In some capacity, yeah. And even if, say, you have no functional vision at all, the way they have those things set up, they're supposed to be set up at certain heights. And when you see someone walking around with like one of those sticks, they know if they hit that side of the door, they could run their hand up the door jamb and they should be able to feel where the sign or what the sign is or where it's at. So they're all supposed to be set up as like standards at that point.
Okay, so we know LASIK surgery also provides a little bit of just like, I guess, clarity in your eyes through.
Yep.
Can you reverse eyes without LASIK when it comes to clarity?
Reverse in the sense like go back to like a pair of glasses. Oh, it's get better.
Yeah. Just if I go in there, I don't even know what a bad score. What would be like a 0-20, 0-10?
Say you're seeing like 20/40. Yeah, so that's like 3 lines away from where you should be. If you decide not to do LASIK, I mean, there are options you have are glasses and regular contacts. We actually fit something called Ortho-K. It's like a retainer for the eyes. So it actually reshapes the front surface and it's not permanent. So that'll actually give you that sharp 20/20 vision in the morning when you wake up. Contacts go out. You'll actually see just as if you had LASIK done, which is actually really cool. So you can do that. Yeah, you can do that like a non-permanent way, which is really neat.
Awesome. So another last question I have for you.
Yeah.
Since everybody knows you're an optometrist, okay,
Yep.
How many times do you get asked in social situations to check somebody's eyes?
Less frequently now, but man, when I got out of school, it was all the time.
I feel like it's a fun party trick. You can mess with people, you know?
If I can make my eyes move different directions, I never really could do that anyway through school. So, but no, man, it was when I first got out, I couldn't tell you there was a time that I didn't get asked some sort of question, but now it's calmed down quite a bit, which actually it's really cool that way too.
Awesome.
It's always fun to help, man. Everybody's got concerns.
Yeah, heck yeah. Well, I really appreciate you jumping on. Crown Point Eye Care is awesome. You and your staff do an amazing job there.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully people learned a little something. If people wanted to kind of connect, maybe get an appointment or even maybe look at lenses and frames, where should they go?
you hop on our website. You can pop on in there at crownpointeyecare.com. And honestly, we're here 5 days a week. So Monday to Friday, we're in the clinic. Pop on in and say hi. And staff will take care of you. And we got our social media stuff set up. I'm just not as good on my social media as I should be, but we're up there and we always got some good stuff there too.
Well, don't say that, because my mom will pop by every day.
She's awesome. I'll take her every day, man. She's fantastic.
She'd put it on her new routine daily to go stop by and say hello. If you play your cards right, she might bring you coffee every day.
I'm okay with that. You know what? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
Awesome. Well, good luck the rest of the fantasy football season. Thanks for joining, and I'm sure we'll be talking through text.
Definitely, man. Appreciate it.
You're the man, Jovan. Thanks.
Take care, man.
So thanks for watching this episode of Spotlight, and make sure to check out some of the events going on at the venue at Horseshoe Casino Hammond, including R&B Block Party featuring Jermaine Dupri on November 15th and Andrew Santino on 11/22. To find out about all things happening in the region, go to the Times website at nwi.com or on their socials. And please check out our Eat Local 209 app, both on iTunes and Android. New episodes drop every week on Thursdays, so be on the lookout. Thanks again for watching, and have a great weekend.